And then when I asked her out, she said no, I started learning some Midwest emo riffs. What's going on, guys?
Some of the basic guitar techniques expected you by now to be able to play your basic open chords as well as bar chords in math rock and finger tapping. And we'll look at those two in the exercises coming.
Quick note on what I do. I have a lot of percussive fingerstyle backgrounds, so I watched guys like Eddie McKee, Antoine Dufour, however you said his name, Thomas Lieb, John Gome, Ben Laps, Justin King, Kaki King. All those guys, I tried to learn songs by them, and so I have a lot of familiarity with that particular style, the extended techniques, the alternate tunings, the tapping, and it translates over into what this is basically math rock and Midwest emo. So naturally I gravitate towards this.
Of some music theory concepts related to guitar, so this would be familiarity with like your basic scales such as the major and minor scale,
so I know all that in standard
tuning.
I'm just curious
scales.
what tuning we're going to be using for this video.
Chord construction as well, so
I already have an idea the two tunings we're using from so
each note of a key, being major, minor or diminished. And I'd also expect you at this point to have a basic understanding of how time signatures work and different strumming.
We're probably getting into some wacko odd time signatures for this one, but everything's 4/4, right? So we should be good.
And different rhythms you can employ on the guitar. A big part of learning math rock is to...
There it is. Yep. Okay, I actually just wrote a song last night, or a couple riffs that use the this one right here, FACGCE tuning, and then I'd put it on capo 3, and basically that would be the key of E flat major or C minor. So what's going on here is you can write songs in the key of C for this, because this acts the FAC, the F major triad that's on the bottom 3 strings is, well, the top 3 strings, basically, these ones. That is the 4 chord, essentially, because then you have the C major triad on top with the bottom 3 strings. And I think it's really cool. And then I've actually used this tuning as well, the D, E, A, C sharp, E. That's actually one of my favorite songs to play is Snake Eyes by Wyatt, or Aries is the song he did. Yeah, I love this tuning as well. So I'm excited to get into this
Two
one.
of the biggest tunings are FACGCE
I actually
DAEAC
just recently
I don't
heard about
expect you to know these non-standard
FACGCE
tunings at the moment,
through
but just
Marcus
be aware that
Manor,
they are used a lot in
who's the
math
guitar
rock
player
and
in the
adjacent
band
styles
Standards.
such as Midwest emo.
I
For the
bought
sake
their
of
tab books too
simplicity, we're
recently,
going to stick to standard tuning for this video. Moving on, we have our time signatures. This is a very synonymous concept with
oh my
math
goodness,
rock guitar.
these are crazy.
I wouldn't expect
I know how to do 4/4.
And some more compound type signatures.
Sorry, I was just getting my in-ears out of my pocket.
Of
it's kind
course,
of bothering
this
me.
isn't exhaustive concepts that's going to get us started
they have the chord chart there too.
Journey. So let's move on to practice what I consider the 2 most important concepts from that list, which is going to be the essential techniques.
I would say that was always the biggest thing when I was writing music on the acoustic guitar, fingerstyle based music. Whenever I do alternate tunings, I would never really learn all the chords or shapes. I'd kind of just, figure out maybe like dyads, 2 fingers here and there. You can figure out your harmonies on different strings, but I'd never go in depth. So it'd be cool if we do that in this video.
Signatures. To do this, we'll take a look at 2 exercises to get you started. Both exercises are a little challenging, but they're highly rewarding, and both of them will make use of our time signatures. Let's begin with the finger-picking technique. It's used a ton by a lot of math rock guitarists, and they create some of the most head-twisting riffs that I've ever heard. For our finger-picking exercise, we're going to be in 9/8 time. I know, technically, not an odd time signature, but it's definitely something that's used quite a lot
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And it does feel
is that
quite
how we're going
odd
to count it?
because it's kind of like a bar of 4/4, but with an extra beat added onto the end.
Take a note of that.
4/4 as 8.
I don't know if it's back to front or not. World's best boss.
9/8, you're adding that extra beat on, and it just has that really kind of disjointed feel to it. It's quite a tricky finger picking pattern, but it's going to help a ton when it comes time to learn.
I like this thing right here that he's got the tree, because it's kind of like my pineapple in the background.
So the exercise is based around 2 chords, an E major 7 chord and a D.
Pause. Okay, so look at that, pretty
sharp minor 7 chord. So it's going to make use of all of your lovely fingers and your thumb. And we're going to
not too tricky just yet.
Thumb, index, your middle, and then up to your ring.
and then
like that.
1, 2, 3.
You're kind of like just walking
2, 3,
up
4.
the stairs, but taking a step back every time.
It's interesting actually, because I never used my pinky until recently actually, when I started holding my pick and then using my last 3 fingers to do the finger picking. And I first started that on the song Animals by Animals as Leaders, the song On Impulse. That was terrific practice. So I got acquainted with it just a little bit, and it actually feels pretty nice, because then I would do a lot of finger picking and then go into, you know, alternate picking and stuff. So it was pretty cool.
And then after that, you're going to go middle ring.
It's actually more nice if you...
ring, little.
It's just so funny, because spending my whole life never using my pinky, it still feels kind of foreign, you know?
And for the descending pattern,
like a lot more stupid than the other fingers. Hold on, Steve.
And then middle, index,
okay, got it.
Thumb. And there's no break in between because it's 9/8.
You'll notice I like to go pretty horizontal with the strings. It's just kind of my technique I've always used.
Let's practice this together at...
Hey, I'm playing math rock.
That's it, you got it. Keep going up.
Look, man, I'm a Midwest emo guitarist. Oh yeah. We're doing it.
Let's try the descending pattern now. So I've got the metronome going. Get your D sharp minor 7 chord ready, and I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The problem's going to be when we speed it up.
Buzzing all over the place there.
Very nice.
So moving on from finger picking, let's tackle finger
what are you doing
tapping.
on that thing,
this,
man?
It has become so synonymous with the style of math rock guitar. But someone even mentions just math.
Yo, this is actually kind of wild. Math rock sucks. Female singing. I like that one the best. I'm saving that one. Yo, thank you, Steve. You introduced me to some great new music.
In math rock, it can be very complicated.
Oh, we're gonna do another one, guys. TTNG. Hey, that's why we're here, guys. We're trying to become math rock / Midwest emo / celibate. Let's check it out. I recognize this album art. I'm pretty sure I have a song saved in here. 2008. Wow, it's old school. I don't know why I haven't saved anything. I know I've seen this album art before. Okay, what about the next song? Key of A, F sharp minor. Love it. Love it so much. I'm gonna add that one. Beautiful. E flat. Gorgeous. Wow. I'm actually really impressed. I like those guys. What am I gonna learn about next?
Or it could be more your chord-based
Steve, you goated, bro.
Chords with tapping, you know, more of like a melodic.
Ugh, I'm rusty, guys. I feel a little blistered up because I was doing a bunch of tapping yesterday, and I hadn't practiced tapping in a good bit, so not to this extent.
We're going to be in 7/8, and I see this as 2 groups of 2 and 1
7/8. Buddy, I've been out of school for years. I don't do that mathematics stuff anymore.
If you were to put 4/4 into 8
I get it, because it's like 2
in a
2
slightly shorter
4,
fashion than
and then
9/8
instead of that, you just
it's going to get both of your hands on the fret. So let me demonstrate both of those major and minor shapes for you.
Please, Steve, go ahead.
That's the major shape, and the minor shape. So some pointers for this exercise. We want to make sure that we're effectively muting unwanted string ring. And to do this, you can just lie your index finger across the strings as a mute. And in your group of 3, with your other hand, you can anchor your thumb on the side of the fretboard here for stability, on the side of your neck, and
not too complicated yet.
You're just going to tap up in order of your fingers there. Index, middle, ring. And again, you could be muting here.
Okay.
So it's nice and clean that way. And the same applies for the minor shape.
Mom, I'm playing
instead
math
of playing the
what if I do that,
major third. It's not in a line anymore,
like first, second, third. It's kind of foreign to me.
I'll count you in, and we'll do the major shape first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Double twice the speed.
That's it.
Let's go, bro.
Nice and cleanly.
Coffee break.
Fantastic. Let's practice the minor version. Okay, so up to this.
I'm really inspired now. I haven't tried that before though, so it's like a little bit. Because then you could do, yeah, shapes like that, like 1, 5, 1. I know there's math rock guitarists that are crazy with this stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
oh, the
7.
minor one? And then we're just going to play this 30 more times.
That's it.
Alright, got it.
Exercises for each of those techniques for the lovely patrons that support the channel. There's a link for that down below in the description. If you want to learn more about the basics of math rock guitar, then a shameless plug, check out my Math Rock Essentials ebook, which is a guitarist guide.
There you go, guys. Check out his Math Rock Essentials
down below in the description for that one. So now you've mastered some of the basics of math rock guitar techniques and some odd time signatures. The next thing I suggest looking at is some of the essential chords, and you can find those in this video here. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it if you made this far.
For you. Awesome, guys. Well, hey, hoped this video made a little bit of sense to you if you're trying to get more into Midwest emo or math rock. Check out more of this guy's videos. Let's talk about math rock. He's got some, like I said, great videos. I've watched a few of them and they always seem pretty helpful, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing too complicated or crazy. I think he has some videos that probably dive into a lot of advanced material, but yeah, for this video we just kept it simple, and stay tuned, guys, for the next music review / tutorial video. Pineapple Guitarist out.